we're going to be doing a live. Nothing special, but I do have a big announcement and I want your advice. So I'm going to wait for some people to join and I want to tell you all the big news. And hey, Rizaka, I have important news that, for me, I don't know if you personally would care, but I like to share. This has been planned for a while. I'm moving. I've lived in this house for 2 years and have had the 2 best years of my life. Made my best friend. I'm not gonna tell her her name, but I really need your help how to overcome the fear of the fear of I might never get to see my friend again. And I need your help overcoming it. I have no idea what to do. I don't really want to move because I loved it here. I've lived somewhere else for 2 years and hey, Johnny Coat. The big news is I'm moving and I don't know what to do. This is going to be a chat live and that's the big news. The reason why it's so bad that I'm moving is because I've moved 4 different states in my life and I didn't have good experience with 2 of them. I first lived in the state I was born in, then another state, which we had to move because after my dad, I wouldn't call him my dad, but I call him my dad, passed away. His family kicked us out and we had to move somewhere else. And then those 2 years, hated it. It was the worst 2 years ever. But then I came here and these 2 years have been amazing. But the house needs way too much work and we spent 2 years trying to fix it up and it hasn't been working how we want it to. So now we have to move again. And I don't want to because I like this school. The school, the house, my friends. It was hard making friends. I finally found one and now I'll have to leave her. It'll be like this summer though. So I have 1, 2, I don't know, 6 weeks left until we. And the thing of it is, we haven't even found a house yet. But I know we're moving. We already got stuff packed up. Man, my allergies. So, do you have any questions for me? Oh, we made it. Yeah, I guess it wasn't. But I've moved my whole life, so I understand the struggle. And school, I was always bullied in school. So that's what I'm mostly scared of. It's not moving, it's school that I'm nervous about. I've always had a hard time making friends because of what I like. Try to get past that, it's hard, and everything just goes downhill. What I was gonna say is, we made it through the storm fine. We were supposed to get golf balls, golf ball size hail, and really bad wind. We all we got was rain and lightning and thundering, but it didn't get as bad as we were hoping. Where we were under a tornado. Whichever one is not the worst. Tornado warning. Yeah, we were under a tornado warning for like 3 hours. It went past us, nothing. But now, oh boy, this weekend, this Wednesday is gonna flood real bad. So wish us luck there. We might be out of school, which personally I like school, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me. But we'll have a thing called NTI. No idea what it stands for, but it means we'll do work from home. So I guess it's not so bad. And then next week is spring break, so next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Don't know if I want to be able to do a live stream because I'll be on a trip and I would want to spend that trip with my family. Oh, these allergies. Oops. Just keep in touch with your friends. It's always easier to make new friends when you I guess that's true. But there's a funny story of how I met my friend. So I first walked in my first class 2 years ago, and well, I wouldn't say it's exactly 2 years ago because we moved here last. We basically lived here for one whole summer. Moving 4 times sounds like you guys might move again after you move, so just keep it. Yeah, Mom said this would be our forever home where we stay, but well, things change, so I'm kind of just going with the flow. I am a little scared about moving, but it's been easier. So, like I was saying, I first walked in and I my friend, when I first met her, she was in a wheelchair, and just out of luck, we had every single class together. And we also have this year every single class together. So, like, get back to my story, I didn't know her. I thought she was one of the girls that was gonna be mean to me, but when they realized that we had all the same classes together, I would always have to leave 5 minutes early to take her to a next class. So I would take her to her next class, and this happened until she got out of the wheelchair and started having crutches. But while she was in the wheelchair, since I didn't want to just we didn't just want to sit there, do nothing while walking to our next class, we decided to chat and we became best friends for life. We'd had our moments where we argued and fight, but other than that, we always stayed on the same page. It was really fun having the same classes together. It made it easier to talk, but this year has been different. Last year, I loved having all the same classes, but this year, I don't know. You ever those moments where you get annoyed with your friends and you just want to be alone? And then you finally have one of the moments and it gets ruined by something else? That's pretty much me almost every day. We've had our moments, but this year's almost over, so I still can't believe it. Moving again. But this time we're not moving states, we're moving. If you want to get reality, I've moved. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've moved to 6 different houses. Some of them have been in the same state, in the same area, but I've lived in 4 different states. If that makes it easier to understand what I'm going through. I've moved like 6 different houses before because we either, number 1, we got kicked out. Number 2, we couldn't stay there because of issues, family issues. I can't say any names. And then the third time, one time when my mom got married for the vote, so the first time we had to move was because I'm going to call him my dad, but he's not my biological dad, but we're going to say he's my dad because I've been with him ever since I was maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6. So I call him father. When he died, his family hated us. Like hate. Very strong word, don't use it a lot. Hated us, disliked us. So we had to move, and then we got fed up with the person we were living with. And then we moved to where my mom got so my mom wasn't married to the guy that passed away, that because they were planning on getting married. So we got married. When he passed away, my mom said she was done with Mans, but she found someone, thought he was good, but he lived in a hotel. 1 bed. We had to sleep on the floor, for goodness sake. It was horrible. So we left. He still thinks we're coming back. Then we moved down to the coast, not gonna say where. And we lived there 2 years, 2 full summers, I think. I would say 1.5 summers, but technically 2 years. It was really hard because I had we found a stray cat and called it our own. And I was inseparable with her. It was really hard leaving her. That's the only thing that was hard leaving her. I didn't have any friends there. I had favorite teachers. I always have favorite teachers. But, so we moved there and then we moved to where we are now. And I've made friends. So it was easy. It was easier. But this time I have friends, so it's harder on me to move. When we moved 2 years ago, it was easy because I didn't have anybody to like look up to. So it was easier, but this time it's hard. So we're staying in the same state we are. It's just going to be where I can't go to the same school, basically. Does anybody have any questions? Right now it's 8:30 and I have to get going to bed. So we'll stay on for 30 more minutes and that's it. So any questions? Ask me anything. So really the only friend I've ever had was a friend I have now. And I've moved schools a lot, really hard. Oh, I like that. A little setup. Oops. Sorry, Blossom. See, I didn't know how to tell y'all that I was moving, but now that I'm like, it's almost the end of the school year, we have 6 more weeks. I think we have 5 full weeks of school, but I'm gonna say it's 6 weeks. So I thought I might tell you. So we don't, the situation I'm in now is we just don't have a house, but at the same time, we know we're moving because we can't live here. So if we don't end up finding a house and we don't end up moving, I will keep y'all updated the next time I find out if we found a house or not. But right now, we're getting the house painted, so that's a big change. But I don't have all my stuff in my room, so that's a big change for me. And I like the room I'm in. Y'all still with me? I know I talk a lot. I get that a lot. Back itches. You have that one spot on your back you cannot reach for the life of you. Ugh, it feels so good when you finally get it. But thanks for joining John the Goat and Reizaka. Really nice having someone to talk to. Just want to let y'all know, and y'all can comment down below on any like live stream I do or any post on the community tab that I post of like suggestions. Yeah. I think I said that right. I think I'm gonna get off here because I'm getting sleepy. Do you have any last questions? I think I'm gonna go in about 5 minutes because I'm getting a little tired. Any questions? Make sure I'm not talking to myself, which I've done that before too. Not having the thing with me is growing up in school with no friends, you learn to be creative about what you do every day. So I have this like game, like I've used my imagination a lot. So that's what I've been doing. Like I have this own little world that I'm in, like my dream fantasy world that keeps me occupied. So, so yeah, I do talk to myself a lot. My family even knows it too. 4 more minutes. Any questions? Ask me anything. Can you say hi to everyone, Blossom? Hi, everyone. I'm deciding if I should go. I think I am going to go. So, Blossom, what do we say when we're signing off? You know it. Don't forget to always be magical. Bye, guys. Remember, don't forget to always be magical. Bye.